OG versus G2.IG, and it is mine and Teaguvnor's pleasure to walk you through the action of this one. So what are we expecting in terms of timings? Because I feel like earlier on with the drafts as they were going, it did kind of feel like IG were going to want to play this maybe a bit faster than that of OG. Is that the case here?
I think the last time that people may have really cared about Shaman all those years ago, it was all about like the Ether Shock, but now that you have the Hill applied to your shackles, it just makes you even tankier in the lane. They have the level 2 advantage and they are killing off Baboka, whilst Ari also in the bot lane gets the kill.
I appreciate that.
Right, no worries.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is
making the first move.
Let's see what he can do here. He's going in under the tower. Then they go with a trample onto Monet. Good control. He gets the rage off, but it's all too late. Monet goes down. They might be able to chase on for X-Nova as well. Ari, he's got enough without Mango being passed over. I think it was from Whisper making sure that the mana would be there for that bushwhack. He lays it down onto X-Nova. Under the tower they go. Double kill for Ari. OG just continuing to sweep up kills in this laning stage.
Potentially for the Magma Tiny, find kills, but they need to do something because this is looking pretty rough, and they're going onto the DK now.
They're going to try. There's a quick Dragon Tail for BZM to try and put a stop to the follow-up combo, and Seb, Ari, they're there with the backup, so super hard for IG themselves to get anything going here. BZM, a very hard target to tackle. If anything, Nothing Stay's got to be careful. He's going to get clipped by the bushwhack. Whisper comes crashing across. They take down the Tiny. They're ready for more. Shackles over onto the side onto Baboka. Baboka turns towards Seb. Seb will fall, but it's going to be at the cost of 3 of the heroes on G2.IG as OG bring the numbers to the mid.
Exceptional kind of recovery plays, right? Like utilizing X-Nova beautifully, dragging him around the map. Whisper is chasing down Monet. Of course, he can't rage because of the pulverize.
He's going to give him a little bit of a work for it. Is he able to get over for an infest? He is. And nice little stun onto Whisper. But he's not getting very far. Ari's there with the Acorn shot into the bushwhack. And with Rage and Infest on cooldown, no further escape mechanisms for Monet. OG get the kill.
Ideally, like one Naga kill, even killing DK again will be great, but nothing to say. He starts hitting the tower again. And
there's something about these towers. He really wants them, Nothing to Say, but it's costing him his life each and every time. Dead again this time. You know, he switched it up. He went for the top one. Doesn't end up going any better for him. He's dead. Tomato's also able to find X-Nova onto the side. It will manage to throw out an Ice Blast, but at the same time, JT's been completely cornered, surrounded by the wards from Seb. 3 kills for OG to be picked up. As
now they retreat from the triangle. I say the top side of the jungle and back to a new location to watch Lifestealer farm. And BZM, he's
BZM. This should be a solid shot at getting a kill. They've got the blast passing over. That'll do it. It's what they needed. The question is, can they get away with this? They were quick infest into JT. He was able to blink away, but they'll leave behind both X-Nova and Nothing to Say. So once BZM may have been taken out, it will cost them the 2 of their own lives. And again, just continuing to hold back the game and Nothing to Say. JT's thinking about going back in. Got the grab on Tomato. RP, can he get the song off in time, Tomato? Even if he needs to, he can't. They'll get him. They're able to kill Tomato off. So all things...
And you know that G2.IG, they don't mind about the late game. They got Midas in the end, but smoked up. They found Tiny.
Straight away they go. JT's in with the BKB. He's going to focus Seb, take him out towards the side, allows him to quickly dispatch a Seb. Ice Blast comes in onto Whisper. Monet's got the damage. The RP's there. Tomato's popped the song beforehand. Can he escape this? He's going to have to try and walk it away. And should be fine. Doesn't look like JT is going to be able to continue to chase. BZM's going to jump back in, but JT's ready to get the jump on him. Gets it onto BZM, drags him back under the tower. Baboka pummeling out the damage with the impetus. JT, with his RPs and skewers, continues to keep this game alive for G2.IG.
They don't have something to set up.
They're not going to be able to get there in time. There, Monet's got it. The Aegis is in the hands of the Lifestealer. And now the question is if OG really want to try and take this fight. Whisper's watching from the high ground. They look towards Monet. They'll set up with an Acorn shot tree, but Monet's able to react quickly with the rage. Whisper's come crashing into. He's put the blade mount. Monet doesn't care. He rips through it, focusing down Whisper. Whisper's going to fall. They'll lose the 1-for-1. BZM's going to come in with a nice 3-man Dragon's Breath, but jump stun on towards X-Nova to burst the AA. Maybe OG can still come out on top of this fight. JT, he's out of luck, cornered here. As Monet, he'll have to rage TP out of this. Baboka's been left behind. OG, they make it work. They force the fight despite the Aegis pickup from Monet.
OG to have at least 2 lanes of information to know where the smoke should be.
They're going to try and kick things off here. They've got the pulverize on towards Monet. Skewer from JT comes in nicely with the RP. Do they have the damage? They don't, because Tomato is able to put a stop to it all with the song. Allows time for OG to surround them. There's going to be a blink out just in time from JT. He's down to the low ground, but he will still die. Whisper's able to chase and finish him off. Nothing to say. He's been trapped in the Serpent wards. OG, they'll have a couple of casualties, but they'll take the fight. They take out the 3 of them, including the big one, taking down Monet.
Don't put yourself in a vulnerable position.
Ooh. JT is going to try with the grab here. He's caught Tomato straight back into the avalanche combo. Can they burst through him? They have the toss. They do it perfectly. That's the Aegis gone. Very well done if they can get out with their lives intact, and it looks like they can. Monet's able to jump in over towards nothing to say. They step back. They're able to take the Aegis away. And the bottom lane, the ratting is certainly occurring. The Serpent wards are out. They'll have to pop fortification. BZM, he's going to jump back in. He's going to pop the BKB. He wants to continue with the push. They're going to push back onto the turn. They've caught Monet. Monet's dead. Same for JT. It's over. There's no buybacks for them. GG is called. A beautiful little jump from OG to end the game, as they'll take the game 1 of this 2-game series. Well played, and indeed you can see Seb very happy with that one.
It could just be a super one-sided game because of OG not having early damage, but yeah, we'll see. It's a much better look though from G2.IG, and I'm excited to see how Whisper does utilize the bristleback.
There's going to be nothing to say TPing down here. They're going to try and go for Ari. Remember, the setup, he has an avalanche. We'll be able to throw it out, but the dart pact and the pounce is there. IG get the job done. They'll turn over towards Monet. Have another dart pact in a second. Whispers in on top of him. The spirits and dive come out from Seb. It's not enough damage. Monet's able to step back underneath the tower. He'll survive. IG, corner of the map to himself, I feel. OG, they're going to focus their efforts over towards the mid, potentially, but they've been spotted out. X-Nova's in on the high ground. Jumps in with a cookie on towards BZM.
Their vessel.
They're going to try and set up onto the DK. They'll get the bushwhack off onto him. He'll turn, but a huge burst coming out with the Illumina. I mean, BZM, he'll try and bring down X-Nova with him. He will take out X-Nova, but of course, not before BZM himself falls.
They are very efficient. Bristle can farm Ancient stacks, Nagasaran can farm the entire jungle in one wave, and they're going on to BZM again.
I mean, they're pretty much getting him. The bushwhack's going to be there along with the Spirit Vessel, and the final blast takes him out. They try with the egg, but the 3 heroes are able to focus it out, get the kill. They're going to get Ari as well. They're going to smoke up, maybe see if they can get something done with the ultimates once again. Seb's got the Supernova ready to drop. It's going to be down to what BZM can do. He's got the setup on X-Nova. They're going to focus the snap first. The bushwhack comes out on towards BZM. Won't save X-Nova. X-Nova goes down. Seb is getting focused by Monet. He'll pop the Supernova, but Monet, he's able to just focus it, take it out with very, very easily, and maybe even get more. He looks towards BZM. BZM's able to get off another Dragon Tail. Monet still wants to go forward for him. Can he finish BZM off? He can't. BZM will live. Whisper's able to block the sharpshoot that was kind of going the way of BZM.
Their lack of damage plus the lack of control, it could hurt.
Ooh, good jump onto Monet, but maybe not good enough. He's able to get the Dart Pact and the Shadow Dance into play, so he's out. Kiss is coming to an end. X-Nova still got a cookie to play with, but he's been caught by the root. He'll try and jump out to the side, but Whisper's in on top of him. OG take him out. Got the X mark from JT. He's looking to potentially turn. Still no quote here for 15 seconds. And indeed, they've found their way to the back line. Tomato, Ari, and BZM ignoring the front line of the fight. They go straight for nothing to say. They take him out. Tomato's the one to be able to get the killing blow on that as well. So good amount of cash being infused into towards the Naga Siren. So they can get more from this, maybe, Ari. He's trying to hide, and they've found it. So G2.IG, they will be able to get kills in return.
I guess for OG, they're probably waiting for the BKB on Bristleback.
See what they can do here. They're trying to go for the play, but Ari and Whisper, they're here with the counterplay. They come in with the combo. They're able to burst straight through Monet. Monet not even able to get the Shadow Dance off. X-Nova drops the kisses, but BZM and Whisper, they're able to kite it out immediately and take him out as well. Maybe even look for more. JT and nothing to say. They're going to try and fight back at this, but they are outnumbered. They'll get the boat combo and the blast over towards Whisper. Whisper getting low, but nothing to say is dead. Sure, they get Whisper, but it's cost them 3 heroes. JT potentially in trouble. The Dragon Tail's there into the damage from Seb Sunray. It's going to be 4 kills for OG. Ari.
There's only so many smokes that you can do. OG, though, they now smoke up themselves. The Naga Siren with the Tiny. Now the DK is under form.
See what they can get down here. Whisper. He's in with the BKB for just fully pressuring Monet. really daring Monet to try and fight him. Monet has to put the Shadow Dancer now, so use the remainder of that time to run away. But Boka's going to get caught out on the side. He'll tick out to the damage here coming in from Seb. Over to the side. They might even get more here because Nothing to Say's trying to fight this, but the net comes out. JT is going to drop the combo onto the illusions. The egg is there. JT, he's trying to take this out, but he cannot take it out on his own. The egg's going to go off successfully. Seb's burning through them all with the Sunray. They have the stun lock down onto Monet. It's falling apart once again here for G2.IG, as they just cannot take the team fights right now. OG, so far in this series today as a whole, definitely coming in with a better team play and coordination. Ari's back in with the jump, catching out Baboka in the trees. He bought back for this. It's a dieback on him. 7k lead now for OG.
Awkward era. He gets a BKB. He should, in theory, be relatively unkillable. Then he'll go back for Disperser, and he'll be a big threat.
Tomato.
Doing this Aegis, yep.
He tries to lead in on this, but Monet's got the setup from himself on the high ground. The syrup shooter comes in. Tomato. He's got Song in 1 second. He's also got still 2 minutes left on the Aegis, so he'll probably let the Aegis burn out the once. See Monet building up the stacks, considers turning towards Seb, but he'll respect the fact that Tomato's respawning. Tomato turns with a quick control and silence onto JT. Seb dives back in. He's got the Supernova. The Song's in place, but good damage coming in from the kisses here from X-Nova off to the side. It isn't enough to kill Tomato off though immediately. Still, they continue to look to chase him, but the Dragon Tail stun catches onto Monet. Tomato, he turns back in. He's got the silence in the net to follow up to the Dragon Tail stun, and it allows them to take down Monet and maybe get more. JT, well, he's lucky his BKB's come back off cooldown. It's enough to allow him to TP out of this one once again, so at least JT is able to save himself.
Some of the filthiest Dota to play into. Like, any illusion warfare against you is just...
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Baboka, well, he's got that Manta. Will help him against the net, won't help him against the silence as it comes in afterwards. There is going to be the Shroud popped down here by Monet in an attempt to save him, but it won't. Baboka still goes down. Supernova off from the side. They've got the setup from the Song to make sure that nothing stops the Supernova. The timing's there. They've taken out the 2 of them, and now they can look to get Monet and JT. JT's going to try for the TP out. Once again, lucky to get out of there. Monet also able to somehow live with the pounces, but BZM's going to try and chase on. The Dragon Tail comes in. Toss 4 from Ari. It's going to be Monet down again. No buyback on him. He's out for a minute. Nothing to say also out. They'll tap out. They've had enough. GG is called. OG coming in hot here to start off this group stage. They'll take the 2-0 against G2.IG.